3, 2, 1. Activate.
Winner of this goes through to the grand final. The loser gets absolutely nothing, and Bigger Brothers' formidable flipper outflips Chaos 2, who are unbeaten in the last 2 series of UK domestic robot wars. But Bigger Brother, for me, is by far the more aggressive. Will Chaos 2 pace themselves better, though? Trying to get in underneath Bigger Brother. Chaos 2 has a 10mm ground clearance. Little Joe at the weapons of Bigger Brother will try to get in underneath Chaos 2 and flip. Chaos 2 has 0 ground clearance. The brother is turned topside, rights itself again. They crash and bash. Ellie tries to peer through the plexiglass up there in our control booth to get a better angle on the fight. Her brother Joe isn't doing a bad job at all with the weaponry of Bigger Brother, and Chaos 2, I wonder if they can flip themselves here. Have they run out of CO2 power? It is not a limitless supply. Rolled over again, and once more, the pit release button has been depressed. I think Chaos 2 are out of CO2 gas, and so does he. George Francis knows his reign here as British champion is about to end. Sensational. Bigger Brother, once a previous semi-finalist. Outclassed surely in this series of Robot Wars? No, they're about to make the grand final. History is made. Chaos 2 is toppled. George Francis out. Major shot.
What a sensational result! The 2-time and reigning UK champions, Chaos 2, are out of the competition. The winner, Bigger Brother!
3, 2, 1. Activate.
The first battle of the 5th Robot Wars Grand Final gets underway. Hypnodisc gains momentum. I'll tell you what, Bigger Brother withstood that attack very nicely, thank you. And very nearly got in underneath Hypnodisc. Hypnodisc with a 20mm ground clearance that could be vulnerable to that lifting device that gives Bigger Brother so much more potency in this series. Will the gas last out, and how much damage can they take from Hypnodisc? I think there's a gash in the side of Bigger Brother. There it is, on the left-hand side. We just got a glimpse of it. And the Rose family and Hypnodisc immediately on top then. And they come in with another onslaught. You have to be so strong to withstand this spinning devilish Hypnodisc weapon, and I don't think Bigger Brother are, and something flew off there. It's crumpled, it's ruffled Bigger Brother. And Ian Watts and little Joe 8.5 and little Ellie who's 6 have done brilliantly to get this far. They've enjoyed it, and we've enjoyed having them in the Robot Wars series once again. Oh, Bigger Brother, oh, tattered and torn, I don't like to watch. And crumpled and well worn by now. And Hypnodisc relentless in its pursuit of its quarry. And I'm afraid that Bigger Brother flipper is not going to work here, because Dave Rose is too quick. Oh, even little Ellie can't watch. Can we? Do we want to see more damage inflicted to Bigger Brother? Yes, we do. Hypnodisc with the blade spinning away. Looks like here, battling its way through in worthy style. Bigger Brother, was it dragged, was it pushing? Through Tip-Top out, through Splinter out, didn't quite throw 3 Stegs out. Beat S3, beat Chaos 2, and the run ends here. Or does it, Ellie? Come on, watch again, because Hypnodisc is in the corner, in the CPZ. And we'll need to get out, and something flew out of Bigger Brother there, some sort of mesh, I think it was. Will Ellie be looking now? Hypnodisc seems to be a bit more wary, and I'll tell you what, despite all the damage, Bigger Brother are still fighting on. I wouldn't have minded a Bigger Brother like this. And they've got enough confidence to go for the pit release button, have they? Are they going to nudge Hypnodisc onto the pit release? What a fight back! Oh, Hypnodisc is on the verge of going down. What an upset! Bigger Brother are beaten. Hypnodisc! Ellie, look again! Hypnodisc are out! You've done it! You've won it! What a stunner!
It doesn't get more sensational than that! Hypnodisc consigned to the pit of oblivion. Bigger Brother gone through to the grand final!
Intriguing. Battle of the minds as well as the robots here. Bigger Brother did get in underneath that scooper at the front of Tornado. The other thing I'd say to the UK champions, what happens if Tornado is flipped? What use is that scooper then? In effect, it would leave a big ground clearance underneath what is now what you're seeing, the top edge. And Bigger Brother trying to get a side attack on and immediately opening itself up for an attack by Sir Killalot. Tornado comes in, senses an advantage can be gained there, slamming against the angle grinder. Bigger Brother not necessarily worried about that weaponry on this side of the arena, but more from Sir Killalot there, I think. Ian Watts to the controls, he's flipped Tornado. Now we'll see what they're made of, because that front device, this is what I was telling you about. Look, it's now inverted. It's absolutely no good against a flipper right now. And Ian Watts is trying to drive home that advantage, and Tornado has pressed the pit release. They know they're in danger. They will now simply try the old heave-ho and try and push Bigger Brother down. They want someone to go down in the pits. Andrew March in the controls of Tornado now knows he has this one big tactic remaining. He has to push Bigger Brother. On the floor spinner there, very, very briefly. And Bigger Brother throughout has tried to get a side-on attack. Now full frontal. Something they'll lift Tornado up. You're talking 99 kilos there. Bigger Brother is the lighter machine here by 3 kilos. Tornado backs away. Goodness me, what a tussle this is. Tornado against the grinder. Anyway, that can damage if the grinder can get to the tyres. I don't think it can. You see there's that protective bar. Bigger Brother has done all the work for me, though. Little Ellie watches on, and Joe, Bigger Brother, very nearly pushed Tornado in. Tornado up on top, negating that flipper, but they're locked together, and Tornado are almost out. They're gone. The UK champions are out of the All-Stars, and Bigger Brother fought a very, very canny battle there. But I think Tornado's extra special scooper wasn't so super. And that is where they lie.
Well, well, well. Bigger Brother makes Tornado look like its kid sister. Tornado, the UK champions, out of the competition. Bigger Brother go through.